we can tax and borrow our way and spend our way out of the problems. They put us on track to quadruple our deficit. They proposed a $3.8 mind-boggling, record-busting, $3.8 trillion federal budget, and they just passed that $1 trillion European-style healthcare scheme called Obamacare. Now, something's not quite right when Fidel Castro comes out and says he likes Obamacare, but we don't like Obamacare. They keep borrowing and proposing big new programs with giant price tags, and they dig us further into debt and stick our kids with the bill, and that makes us more beholden to other countries. It makes us less secure. It makes us less free. And I don't know about you, but that does tick me off because I care about our children and our children's future. Now, Harry Reid, coming from these parts, you know, he served on the state's gaming commission, and what he's doing now is gambling our future, and somebody needs to tell him this isn't a crapshoot. Just a lot of this is being crap, though. Somebody's got to tell Harry Reid. A lot of us have been telling Washington that we don't like their plans. We've told them in polls and protests and special elections, but they just don't get it. They lecture us and they apologize for us, and they talk down to us. They keep telling us, especially the Tea Party Americans, they're saying, oh, we'd like their policies and programs if only we were smart enough to understand them. Well, we've got news for them. We get it, we understand plenty, and we have a word for them. We still don't like it. Because, folks, we are not to have to work for government. Government is to work for us. We don't need a bunch of elites in Washington making decisions for us. We're smart enough to make decisions for ourselves, and that's why we believe in expanding freedom and opportunities and not the overreaching arm of government. But the left in Washington, they don't see it that way. What we have here is a difference of opinion, but that's okay, because that's nothing that a good old-fashioned election can't fix. So the liberals in Washington had better start listening to the American people instead of lecturing us. And I've had the privilege of traveling around this country in this last year and meeting the good men and women who actually run this country, the small business owners, those who grow our food, and those who fight our wars for us and teach our children and run our factories, and, you know, a whole lot of us, those who still cling to their guns and religion. I'm not worried about our future. I am optimistic, because if you know where to look, there are signs of real hope across this country. Everyday Americans working so hard to get us back on track, and patriots who are standing up and speaking out, and neighbors who are helping one another get through these tough times, and entrepreneurs and small businesses who are working hard to grow our economy, one job, one paycheck, one American dream at a time. In spite of what government is doing to our small businesses, they are still trying to rebuild. And a lot of common sense conservative candidates are putting it all on the line in 2010 in order to get our country back on the right track. And believe it or not, there are even some hopeful signs in Washington, where there are still some common sense conservative leaders who know that we cannot spend our way out of these problems. Leaders who are not afraid to make tough choices because they believe in what Ronald Reagan said, that